Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MVES. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Before I get started, I do want to note that from a presentation standpoint, this is a pretty tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought somewhere around there and you wanted to sell within 30 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart looks pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. There was a pullback today. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from the big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and more so probably a day trading perspective going into the trade. And really the easiest way to summarize this and kind of illustrate this point is in regards to this key level of support, which I would call a must-hold level, and I'll explain that in a second. But that's down here at 0034. But why is this a must-hold level? Well, if the price falls below that, I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it'll even get tested. But if the price were to fall below here, or worse yet, fall to the downside after we're breaking through with it, what is that doing to the price? That is literally putting the price right back inside of this range where it was before the breakout. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, that's not really a sign of true strength, right? True, price movements with genuine strength are going to make progress forward. And that's why 0034 is so important, and why, even after the pullback today, I would still say that the bulls are in control of the chart. Because, again, I'm not saying this will get tested, but let's just say it does. Price bounces around and then heads back up. Now, emphasis on the word big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have in that event? Well, you'd have a base of lows right here. Previous base of lows would be down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have big picture stair steps that are making progress in the upwards direction. So, yeah, the price did pull back today. But the bulls do still have the chance to build that overall higher base, that quote-unquote stair step going forward, which would keep the bigger picture chart bullish. So now it's just a matter of seeing if the bulls can build that higher base or not. So we shall see. A couple days left this week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.